Hello, welcome to the Lilac Tree Tarot and to a general reading for the sign of Libra. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. It's really good to have you here. We're going to do a general reading that should cover the energies surrounding the entire month of August 2023, but just keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. You know the deal. All right, Libra, I am going to pull 3 oracle cards for you. We're going to gauge the general energy surrounding the month through the oracle cards first, and then we're going to pull at least 2 rows of tarot. Usually just 2 rows will be enough. We'll get into the specifics with the tarot, and then I'll tell you a little bit about the runes that I drew for you and the astrological dice that I threw, and then finally I will pull one final oracle card for you, kind of like parting words of wisdom from spirit, sort of like, hey, what else is there to say? I don't know. Spirit usually sums things up pretty well for us with that final oracle card, so I really would recommend sticking around to the end and hearing what that card has to say. I find it helpful, but you know, free will and all that stuff. All right, what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards. So let me get the first one going for you. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra. Clear and accurate messages for Libra, please. Wow. All right. We got One Ring Circus for you. This is exactly what I just got for Virgo. It's really interesting. I'm not going to put it back because you saw me shuffling, and if the same message wants to come out for you as came out for Virgo, so be it. You might want to watch the Virgo reading. I will say that for both you and Virgo, I had tried to record your videos, I would say maybe about a week ago at this point, and was having a really hard time. So I put them aside and decided to try again tonight. Energy was just all over the place, or it was just, you know, not coming through clearly. It was getting a lot of blockages. So there could be, I don't know, some kind of connection there between the two of you, Virgo and Libra. I mean, aside from the obvious. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra. Sorry, because now I've got Virgo on the mind, and now I got Scorpio here. I'm going to keep this card. This card popped up. I really wanted to turn it around. You're going to see here that I have Scorpio here for you in the astrological dice that I threw. I like for the readings to work on multiple levels. We got the moon in Scorpio in the first house. It's something to keep in mind as we look at the cards that get pulled and look at the reading as a whole. So I'm going to pull one more card for you. Thank you, Spirit. What other information would you like to give to Libra? Secret. All right. Now this could be why I was having such a hard time with your reading here. I mean, look at these 2 cards that we have for you. We've got Defend, which is associated with the sign of Scorpio here, and we actually have the scorpion on the card. And then we also have the card of Secrets with the crow holding a lock there, and the key to the lock being down here, and the lock being in the crow's beak, almost kind of like out of reach. Like, I'd like to put the key in the lock, but the crow might fly away with the lock, and so I can't unlock the treasure, the door, the whatever, the path, right? I'm getting Pandora's box in my head too. Be careful, like what secrets you uncover, how far you want to dig. So for some of you, I am getting this message: if you're trying to dig into territory that is none of your concern, stay away. It's probably not a good idea. And let's just see what else we got going for you, okay? But lots of transformation. And I find it interesting also that, you know, we got the 4th house, which is the house of things that you keep secret from the outside world. So the 10th house is the house that's all the way at the top of the astrological chart. It is out in the open. It's the most, you know, the brightest part of the day. It's high noon, right? The sun is super bright. And then the 4th house is the opposite. It's the darkest, the most secret part of your chart, what you keep secret. It's lots of times it's associated with family members and legacies, histories, ancestors, that kind of thing. Your home life, like what you keep private, what you don't share with the public. So for some of you, maybe you, with that one ring circus coming in, something that you've been trying to keep secret for a while may come out into the open, Libra. So just be aware of that energy. For some of you, you may be trying to uncover secrets from your past, maybe looking into past family history. Let's get another oracle card for you. Thank you, Spirit. What other information do you have for Libra, please? Thank you, Spirit. Fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Okay, so this is some energy that is going to become known to you, is how I'm really feeling it right now. Secrets revealed. It's going to set you on a whole new course of action. Where do you go from here now that all of this hidden information becomes public knowledge, or at least becomes new knowledge for you to deal with and for your immediate family to deal with? What are you going to do? It creates a whole new beginning. Let's move into the tarot, but before we do, I just want to quickly go over the runes, because now I'm feeling them a little more, that they're a little more relevant. So let's just quickly review those. I usually wait till the end, but let's just do it now. This is the rune of Uruz. This is a rune of strength. Let me put my coffee cup away. Thank you. This is a rune of strength, of determination, and freedom. Freedom, because once you achieve your task, you are free to move on. That full moon in Aries, that Aries energy is a new beginning. So I feel like this task has been difficult or prolonged in some way, and once you finish it and move through it, it sets you free in some way. This is the rune of ice. This is Isa. So I feel like it's almost like, can you break through that ice, that thick layer of ice? You're going to be able to push through it and break through it. I think you are. But I think that, like breaking glass, like breaking through the glass ceiling, let's say, that all the glass shatters, right? And that can be a little bit more, I guess, violent, right? Cause a little more damage than you were expecting, maybe. I feel this real tumultuous energy for you. I'm not going to lie, Libra. So let's see what else we got here for you. We got the rune of Hagalaz. This is a rune of turbulent change, of wild nature. Can be destruction, and I feel it's like destruction, like almost sometimes like the Tower card, right? It's something that isn't working, and you break through that ice, and then everything shatters. And then you also have this rune here, which is a rune of Athala, and it is a rune of home and your roots and your legacy, and that's really ties into that 4th house energy here that we got with the astrological dice. So I feel like whatever's going on here for you, Libra, this has a lot to do with your home life, your private life, your family, your ancestors, lineages. Could be relationships just with older or younger generations. But let's go ahead, let's move a little further and draw some tarot, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Please give me some clear and accurate messages for Libra. Clear and accurate messages for Libra. Okay, I'm hearing shuffle one more time. Okay. Yep, that's good. Okay. Let's see what we got going for you. Okay, we start with the Strength card. It's called Lust in the Toth deck, but it's Strength in traditional Rider-Waite-Smith decks. followed by the Four of Swords, followed by the Eight of Discs, and then followed by the Hermit card. Okay. So yeah, a lot of strength needed, a lot of perseverance needed from you this month, a lot of determination. We've got that Four of Swords card in your what to be aware of position. I'm going to pull some clarifiers for you and see how Spirit would like us to clarify that. I can see that in a couple of different ways. You can see in the top deck here that the Four of Swords is called truce. This could be talking about you being the one to bring about some kind of truce within this family situation, this group dynamic. You're getting the Eight of Discs in your advice position. And the Eight of Discs, considering everything that we have here on the table, is really talking to me about the need to set boundaries. The Eight of Discs is traditionally or most popularly considered a card of craftsmanship, of good work, doing good work. But in the emotional realms, it really, one of the interpretations and how it's come true for me is the need to really work at setting boundaries for yourself so that you are not overextending yourself, not working yourself to the point of collapse. You've got that Hermit energy at the end of the month. Again, that Virgo energy coming in, so I do want you to take a look at that Virgo reading if you have time. Also, look at that. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Discs is the Sun in Virgo as well. So lots of, again, lots of that Virgo energy. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's get some clarifiers here. Kind of want a clarifier on that Hermit card. Hermit card can talk about really understanding intuitive messages, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, having an aha moment of some sort. Okay, we've got the Four of Swords again coming out for you. We've got the Empress. We've got the Ace of Discs. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. So we have two fours on the table, and fours are good foundational numbers, so they really make us aware of, at our core, of what we need to bring more of into our lives and what we need to let go of. So I do like seeing fours here for you, especially with the Empress and the Ace of Discs. Okay, so we have this Strength energy and this Four of Swords energy coming in for you. So I think really at the simplest, most mundane level, we're talking about the need for you to pace yourself this month, as this month may be more grueling and more strenuous than you think right now, especially with that One Ring Circus card coming out. That's telling me that you may be feeling like you have to go it alone, like most of the work that is on the table in front of you is only work that you can do, and that you're not getting too much help. But I think that with the Four of Swords and the Empress here in your kind of external influences or what to be aware of position, this is telling you that help is available should you request it, and you might want to consider giving yourself a break and asking for help. Just ask for help. And you might be surprised at the outcome. But I am getting a real sense of needing to ask for help in a way that sets clear boundaries as to what you're asking for. So don't just ask for an open-ended, I need help with, can you help me with this project? Don't ask for help that is that open-ended. Ask for help that is specific. Can you help me specifically obtain this information? Can you help me at home? Can you go and wash the dishes? Specifically, don't say, can you help me clean the house? Say, can you help me wash the dishes? Be very specific as to what you're asking for. With this new sense of control this new level of awareness of how you set your boundaries, how you present to other people, what work you're willing to do and what work you're not willing to do. This brings about new opportunities for you in multiple ways. One, in terms of time, it opens up and gives you more time to do things that you couldn't do before. Number two, it helps people see you in a different light and in a way where having to assist you or you stating your needs makes you more desirable in a way, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you're aware of your own value, and when you put your foot down and you say, this is what I expect and this is what I'm requesting of you, it makes you appear to be, not just appear to be because you are, but it makes you more valuable. I mean, that's really just kind of the word that keeps coming into my mind. It's kind of like that theory of, especially with I'm really feeling that with the Four of Discs here. You know how sometimes if something isn't priced high enough in the store, if it's too cheap, you think, oh, that's not really worth anything. It can't be worth as much as the expensive one. And I'm thinking wine is coming into my mind right now, because wine companies have really done a good job of that. You think that an expensive wine, a $200 bottle of wine, has to be so much better than a $20 bottle of wine. But you soon find out, when you do your research, you uncover the secret that sometimes the $20 wine is an overproduction. It's a rebottling, perhaps, of something else. Or it is a sister wine that was produced in a vineyard or right next to the $200 bottle of wine. The grapes came out exactly the same. The temperatures, the climate, everything was all exactly the same. And that $20 bottle of wine is just as good as that $200 bottle of wine, but it's a secret. It's been kept a secret. You don't know it. But the perception is that the $200 bottle of wine is much more, is better and valuable than the $20 bottle of wine. Well, when you set boundaries for yourself, you kind of elevate yourself and you put yourself in that $200 bottle of wine categories where other people see you as being more valuable. They appreciated you before. They knew that you did good work, or that you were, very valuable member of the family and they can't get along without you. But until you put that limit on what you're willing to do, they don't appreciate you as much. Until that fear of losing what they had, losing the good thing, becomes very apparent, then they don't appreciate it. It's like you never appreciate what you have until it's gone, kind of thing. So I'm really getting that for you this month, Libra. I'm going to move on because I think I've said enough right there. And we've already gone through the runes and we've gone through the astrological dice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one final oracle card for you, some parting words of wisdom from Spirit, as I promised. And let me find this deck. I'm going to pull to you one final word of wisdom from Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. But before I do, just a little special bonus for you, Libra, because I know this is going to be a little bit of a difficult month. I haven't done this for the other signs, I don't think. I kind of forget what I do after I do the readings, but I pull a little goddess oracle card for you as well. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me a clear and accurate message. Clear and accurate message for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you got Coventina, purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. All right. I kind of like that. That might help you kind of set those boundaries, clear off the energy, shake off the energy that is no longer useful, and bring in the new. And you can do that, in very simple ways. It's not, you don't need fancy rituals, fancy salts and stuff like that. You can just do it with Epsom salt. Take a nice little salt bath if you can. Or just, picture, even if you can't do that, picture when you take a shower, picture the water cleansing your body and your spirit, and, that will work as well. Okay, little guided meditations, and I'm sure you can, find some easy to do rituals on YouTube as well. All right, thank you, Spirit. What parting words of wisdom would you like to share with Libra, please? Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Libra. All right. Clear out the old. Well, there's that detoxification energy right there. Clear out the old. All right, let me get the book for you if I can find it. And I will read to you from the text of this book. Okay, I'm going to hold this up so that you can meditate on this card. Clear out the old. Goes very nicely with that detoxification card, I must say. Okay, whatever you are experiencing now is a creation that you have brought into existence from past thoughts and feelings. While in this moment it may have you caught up, you can let go and begin to dream of a new reality. Let go of the aspects of this creation that no longer serve you or have a purpose. Release what has gone wrong in the past. Release also any material possessions that do not serve the new dream you now want to create. Know that where you are now, you can create anew and begin again. All right, Libra, I really like that for you. I hope you found this helpful, interesting, just good old-fashioned fun. If you did, you could do me a favor and hit that like button. That really does help me out. And if you could subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already done so, I would also love that. All right, Libra, have a great month, and I will catch you next time.